What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to this WWE RAW review. The show from March 12th, 2018. So what's going on, Blank Face? What's up, man? Thank you for watching. And thank you for waiting. Blank Face, you also said, I thought the Cena promo was alright, but people are saying it's his greatest promo ever. I'll get to that later. So let's get to it. So WWE RAW from March 12th, 2018. Okay, 6. Oh look, the press Rob. You're right, bud? Nah, I'm just a little tired. I just came home from somewhere I had to be. I had an appointment today, so I'm a little exhausted, but I'm still here to do a video, and I'm gonna make the best of it. So here we go. They're in Detroit, Michigan, and your commentators were Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Jonathan Coachman. So the show opened up with the Raw General Manager Kurt Angle coming out to address, basically to remind us that he's going to team up with Ronda Rousey to take on Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Like we didn't know that last week. They had to remind us about this every week now. Just even though from Fastlane they talked about. They didn't talk about Fastlane, a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. They show a highlights of Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H for the build-up for WrestleMania. And then we get to Raw, where they're constantly reminding us about that again. Like, we didn't get enough of that already. So also, Kurt Angle talks about how we're supposed to get Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns going for this face-off tonight. Last night, basically. But unfortunately, Brock wasn't there. And basically, Kurt Angle's excuse was maybe because it was transportation issues, or he wasn't feeling well. That was the excuse of why he couldn't be there, basically. But the fact is, Brock Lesnar ain't there because WWE booked this whole thing with Brock Lesnar not being there. And this is what the crowd was booing because of that. Sure enough, Roman Reigns comes out, boring fuckface, the uncharismatic anathema, the big tard, with big dog shit for brains, comes out, Roman Reigns. He looks upset. Crowd's boo, by the way, at Roman Reigns. So Reigns looks upset. He's like he wish he was surprised, but he's not. Talks about how, for weeks he's been calling out Brock Lesnar and all that, and then he basically talks about Brock Lesnar. He doesn't respect him. He doesn't respect the company. He doesn't respect anyone in Detroit. Basically, he's going for the kissing the fans' ass, sucking the fans' dick to get him to like him and all that, like what John Cena's been doing for years. Trying to get the Detroit crowds behind him, but it didn't work. It was an epic fail because the crowd still shit on him. So Roman Reigns talks about how what kind of trouble is he going to be in because of Brock Lesnar not being there, because he brings up the fact where that the reason why he's not in trouble is because Brock is Vince's boy. He literally said this, Roman Reigns. Now let me say this too, but Roman Reigns was acting all intense, which by the way is needed for Roman Reigns to act all intense. which I thought he did. I'll give him credit for that one. He did sound intense and all that. But I still don't like him. Still fucking hate him. But yeah, but he's talking about how Brock Lesnar is Vince's boy. Oh, Roman Reigns, really? Brock Lesnar is Vince's boy. Let's not pretend that Vince McMahon is your boy too. Let's not pretend that Vince McMahon has been giving you, or basically handing you opportunities to win the Royal Rumble, to main event WrestleMania, not once, not twice, but 3 times, and by the looks of it, it's gonna be 4 times. This whole Roman Reigns coronation. And let's not pretend that that Vince McMahon handed you the United States Championship off of Rusev, the Intercontinental Championship to you off of The Miz. I was gonna say tag team champions, but that was during his Shield run. But let's not pretend that you've been handed 3 WWE Championship title matches. WWE Championships wins. I meant to say. And let's not also pretend. Let's see what else can I put in there. Well, you can't say Money in the Bank because he didn't win Money in the Bank. Sheamus did. Back in 2015. Those who don't know about that. Now, my point is, Roman Reigns saying that Brock is Vince's boy is fucking bullshit, because we all know that that Roman Reigns is Vince's boy. But you gotta love how WWE's got had to put that in there too, though. So Colonel basically tries to take the mic away from him, and then Roman Reigns was telling him to back off. Don't put your don't try to take my mic away and all that. Like, fuck you, still fucking hate you. So Reigns says basically let the crowds know, and about if you don't show up for work, you'll be fired on the spot. Which is kind of true and all that. And like I still give a fuck about Roman Reigns. I don't like to say it's just him, just spilling bullshit, just to get the fans to get behind him. And talks about how he's got a real problem with Vince right now, because he walked up to Vince and everything, and he said to Vince that what's going to happen with Brock Lesnar not being here and everything. And this man didn't say anything to him and all that. Let him know what happened. So also Roman Reigns decided to say that he busted his ass, for Vince McMahon and everything. And I see myself, oh yeah, what about Christian and Daniel Bryan and CM Punk and Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. Who else got put in there that bust their ass? Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, just to name a few. Roman Reigns acting like he's the only one who busts his ass for Vince McMahon. Everyone in this company busts their asses for Vince McMahon. Even Finn Balor. Look who he's at right now. Vince McMahon also Vince McMahon decided to give up on Finn Balor. Just because he's not over enough, which is fucking bullshit. So this led to Roman Reigns saying that Brock Lesnar is disrespectful, and he says that he will not be and then Roman Reigns said that he will not be disrespected by Vince McMahon. So he leaves the ring to confront Vince McMahon in the gorilla position. So we see Vince there, and also we see SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon there as well. And I see myself, wait a minute, this is not SmackDown. This is fucking Raw. Why the fuck is Shane McMahon there? This made no fucking sense with Shane McMahon being there. Yes, supposed to see Raw last night. Shane McMahon, who's supposed to be the SmackDown Commissioner, who's supposed to be on SmackDown, was there on Raw backstage in the gorilla position with his father. So basically, Roman Reigns goes up to Vince and everything, try to get in his face and everything, and Shane McMahon is in between them a little bit. This man's like, let's talk about this in the office and everything, and we know how that ends up happening with this man in his office. So we go commercial break. After the commercial break, Renee Young saying that she's heard some shouting and and blah 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 in the office, and which probably means that this man is fucking him in the ass. So also just let Roman Reigns to walk out, and then he just stormed out, didn't say anything, and then this man comes out, out of his closet, because he had gay sex, he just had gay sex in the office with Roman Reigns last night. And Vince says that he's rattled. He says that Brock Lesnar is not his boy, or Paul Heyman's boy. Brock Lesnar is his own man. And this man says something about how he didn't mean to disrespect Roman Reigns, saying that he's a great athlete, and like, bullshit. Roman Reigns is not a great athlete. According to this man, he is, but because he wanted to fuck him, which he already did. And by the way, Roman Reigns' wife should be concerned about this man fucking Roman Reigns. And then this man says that in the words of his cousin, that he needs to do is to know his role and shut his mouth. Basically, The Rock. He didn't reference The Rock's name, but he referenced Roman Reigns' cousin. And we all know Roman Reigns' cousin is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, basically. So, and he goes on this diatribe by saying Brock don't like people, don't want to be around with people and all that, which is true, obviously. But still, it doesn't matter because people still like Brock Lesnar. And as he's talking and everything, all of a sudden you hear the crowds chanting, "We can't hear you," because he's speaking so low on the mic that the fans in the crowds, in Detroit, couldn't hear this man talking. And then also, and that was basically it. Oh yeah, another thing. Because of this, this man has decided to terminally suspend Roman Reigns. And guess what? The crowd popped. The crowds heard that one, and they loved the chant. They loved the fact that Roman Reigns got suspended by Vince McMahon. So yeah, what they were doing with Roman Reigns tonight, last night, folks, it failed. It fucking failed. Because he still got booed, he still got cheered on, and with the word of Roman Reigns being suspended, the crowds cheered, and yet Roman Reigns is supposed to be the babyface that we're supposed to get behind, and we're supposed to enjoy. We're supposed to say that that he's beloved and everything, which he's fucking not. And by the way, fuck the commentators, by the way, for sucking Roman Reigns' dick when he came out there, saying that he loves the sports entertainment business, and he has a passion for WWE, and then he's beloved and all that, and all that fucking bullshit. Fuck all of them. Fuck all of them. That's saying that shit that about Roman Reigns respect the business and all that. Fuck that. He don't respect his business. Because at the end of the day, if you remember his interview, he did about 3 years ago. He doesn't care about entertaining the people. He just dared to get rich. It's the same Roman Reigns that did an interview saying to the fans that hate him, saying that for people that hate him means that they have no lives. People have no lives because they don't like Roman Reigns, right? At the time, I was never a Roman Reigns hater. Years later, I became a hater of Roman Reigns, but now I'm at that category now where if you hate Roman Reigns, it means that it basically means that I hate my own life. I hate my own life because I hate Roman Reigns, or what Sasha Banks said from her interview last year. For people that hate Roman Reigns, it means that they're jealous. No, we can't just hate Roman Reigns just to hate Roman Reigns because we don't find him entertaining. We don't think he's good. We don't think he's good. We think and no reason about him because we think it's boring. He doesn't bring anything to the table. He has no entertainment value. No, none of that doesn't matter because all matters is that if we hate Roman Reigns, it means that we hate our own lives, or it's because we're jealous. The most fucking bullshit excuse of why we can't hate a person. It's like saying we can't hate Justin Bieber. because we don't think he's good, because we don't think that he's on that level of Michael Jackson or that in you know, but whatever. But I should get my point. It's fucking trash. So yeah, in case you didn't notice, the beginning of this episode of Monday Night Raw, I fucking hated it. Because at the end of the day, it was all about the getting the Roman Reigns over agenda once again. Fucking sick and tired of this bullshit. It's boring. It's fucking boring to this point now, where they're trying to get Roman Reigns over, and it still ain't working. It's still not gonna work because we still don't like him. So next we get Sasha Banks versus Sonya Deville. We have Absolution at ringside with Sonya Deville, and Billy at ringside with Sasha Banks. So the match happens. Sloppy, trash. Sasha Banks wins. Billy leaves because of that. Yeah, she did her job to be there for Sasha Banks. Also, Absolution attacks Sasha Banks, not Paige, because Paige can't do anything because WWE are fucking idiots for not breaking up the faction of Absolution. They're gonna keep them. They're just still gonna keep them around with Paige being the manager and just leading charge, and not doing anything. Not to get physical. Not to do a slap or a thumb to the eye, or a finger pull to the eye, or anything, because she can't wrestle. She can't wrestle anymore. So yeah, I'll beat down Sasha Banks and everything, and this is gonna lead to a feud. I mean, more conflictions between Billy and Sasha Banks, and who cares? Moving on. All right, let's get to this now. Let me first take this off the tripod. Your newest inductee to the WWE Hall of Fame, or the Celebrity Wing, Detroit's own Kid Rock. He has now been officially announced to go into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2018. An icon in the music business, and also well known of his work in WWE, even at the time it was called WWF, from the during the Attitude Era. So yeah, Kid Rock is going to the Hall of Fame, which I am happy with him going to the Hall of Fame. But I got a problem with this though. Yeah, despite that, yeah. I mean, I'm about to say, even though I am happy that he's going to the Hall of Fame, because he does deserves it. However, despite that, someone that should be in the Hall of Fame before him, for example, Jim Johnston. I mean, if the reason why he's going to the Hall of Fame is because of his work, because of his work in WWE when it comes to Undertaker's American Badass theme song. From when Undertaker came back as American Badass, no longer the Dead Man, and not to mention the theme song for Royal Rumble, Cocky, by Kid Rock, and not to mention Kid Rock performing at WrestleMania. I believe it was WrestleMania 25, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was WrestleMania 25 or I think it was WrestleMania 24. I could always look it up though, but my guess, my theory, I think it was his performance at one of those WrestleMania events that he did a performance. I think it was called So Hot, and let me see, what's the other song? I think it was called All Summer Long. Basically, it's like a sample of Sweet Home Alabama song. But I'm gonna double check though. I think it was WrestleMania 24, if I'm mistaken, because I think also on the event where they did the Mrs. WrestleMania Battle Royal, or yeah, the Miss WrestleMania, I'm about to say Battle Royal, with all the women in the match, and one guy, Santino Marella, who basically was wearing a drag to be called Santina Marella, Let me just double check though. Here we. Sorry about some reason it was buffer buffering a little bit. And also, he's got oh yeah, that's another thing. He also performed for tribute to the troops, by the way. I don't remember what tribute to the troops he performed at, but he performed there as well when it comes to the East tribute to the troops. But and basically one of the songs was Born Free. Was one of them. Okay. Also for WWE Backlash 2008. Okay. All summer long. Wait, was it? Yeah, All Summer Long was the official theme song for WWE Backlash 2008. And WrestleMania 20, yeah, I was right. WrestleMania 25, he was there performing, and he was performing so hot because of all the women's that's in the Battle Royal, and then they also we include Santina Marella. All right, now I'm gonna look up his theme song for this year's WrestleMania 34, which he's gonna perform there, by the way, too. He's not just gonna be in the Hall of Fame for WrestleMania weekend. He's also gonna be performing at WrestleMania for WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. Just give me a moment. Alright, I think this the album's called Sweet Southern, yeah, Sweet Southern Sugar. But I need to find the song that he's gonna be singing for WrestleMania. Oh wait, speaking of the song he sang, I forgot. I also forgot this. The official theme song for Survivor Series 2017. Let's see what was it? I think it was Mainstream Rock. No, actually, it's the greatest show on earth. Yeah, that show, by the way, it wasn't the greatest show, Survivor Series. But as far as WrestleMania, I'm trying to remember what was. In fact, maybe going to WrestleMania, for what construction for WWE. Okay, let me just scroll down a little bit and find WrestleMania. Almost there. But that's not talking to when it comes to Kid Rock going to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, the WWE Hall of Fame, obviously. But when it comes to Kid Rock going to the Hall of Fame, like I said, if anyone should have been in the Hall of Fame before Kid Rock, it should have been Jim Johnston, or at least a Cyndi Lauper. You know, I mean, like I said, Kid Rock, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't mind him being in the Hall of Fame. He is well deserved because he's done a lot. He's done a lot for WWE when it comes to his music. But if anyone needs to be in the Hall of Fame before Kid Rock, it should have been either Jim Johnston, who's been in the company for a long time, and for someone who started the Rock and Wrestling Connection back in the '80s with Coco Beware, Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, and among others, Cyndi Lauper should be in the Hall of Fame too. The fact that she's not even in the Hall of Fame yet is it really fucking bothers me that she's not even in the Hall of Fame yet. All right, here we go. WrestleMania 34. What's the theme song for this? Well, as of right now, I can't find it. But I could swear they said that it's gonna be that the Kid Rock was gonna perform and it's gonna yeah, for like I said, he's gonna be in, part of the Hall of Fame ceremony. Um, yeah. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Gino, what's going on, Gino? Jim Johnston, if he goes into the Hall of Fame, will it be considered celebrity wing? Nope, I don't think so. Cause he's not a well known, because Jim Johnston's not a well known celebrity. He's not he doesn't he's not a guy who exploits himself on TV on what comes to the cameras. Um, I mean, not saying that you explaining yourself on TV is not a bad thing. Um, but what comes to a celebrity wing? No, Kid Rock is obviously a well known celebrity, and so is Cyndi Lauper. But basically, what comes to the music business and and the music and the movies business and wrestling business, and that's the thing. Jim Johnston is not Jim Johnston is not a wrestler. He's not a guy who just who's a well known music producer or any of that, like a Quincy Jones and among others. No, Jim Johnston's just a guy that just want to be does not want to um be exposed that basically to be exposed that way. Um, but but it would be nice to have him be in the Hall of Fame. For all the music he's done, like for like doing the Ultimate Warriors theme song, or music, or that Macho Man Randy Savage, um, Mr. Perfect, the British Bulldog, Owen Hart, Bret Hart, Yokozuna. I could go on. Don't the Clown, um, Demolition. I'm assuming he did Demolition. The Road Warriors. Water Rush. Nation Domination. The Rock. Stone Cold, Mankind, Triple H. Well, before the the game. I think it was It's My Time. Not the the guy singing It's My Time. Which I think it was Chris Warner. I think it's Chris Warren. But yeah, get my point. Kurt Angle's theme song, which by the way, I think he should regret doing that, by the way, because these WWE idiot the bubble doors always go keep saying you suck to Kurt Angle because of that. And I know because it was because The Rock or Edge, they started at first, when it comes to the theme song, you suck and everything. Actually, when he was a heel. So yeah, and you said the Warrior Award. No, I don't. The Warrior Award is not for Jim Johnston. The Warrior Award is supposed to be for sick people with illness and all that stuff. That's the war. That's the what Warrior War. That's what the Warrior Wars is all about. Which I don't fucking like. I fucking hate. I fucking hate the Warrior War of what's become. Originally, it's supposed to be the Jimmy Miranda Award. The Jimmy Miranda Award is something that for those that work behind the scene should get the recognition. But the WWE decided to twist that around of what Ultimate Warrior said about the Hall of Fame, and saying that this award that Warrior is coming up, it should be honor for those that that should be getting this this award and everything. WWE twisted Ultimate Warrior's words, which I fucking hate the way they did that. I hate the Warrior. I hate the way the Warrior Award has become right now, because that's not what the Ultimate Warrior had in mind when it comes to the award that he wanted it to be. But WWE decided to change that around and call it the Warrior Award. But anyways, so Kid Rock's going to the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. He does. To me, in my opinion, he does deserves it. But he's going in that when it comes to the celebrity wing. So, and that shouldn't be a problem to anyone. But that. But who knows? But whatever. But yeah, I'm glad he's going to the Hall of Fame though. But and there you go. All right. So next we get to Gino. Didn't some lady get the Warrior Award even though she is not sick? Well, actually, she was sick. Joan London. You're basically I'm talking about. Joan London had breast cancer. So yeah, that's what she got the award too. Doesn't matter if you're right now dealing with an illness or you beat you beat that illness and all that or even if you're handicapped. Uh, that's the what you get for the Warrior War for not basically the Warrior War is supposed to represent that you have to fight the warrior within you. Never give up. Always believe and all that. And always be fearless. That's what the Warrior War is supposed to be about. When it comes to battling illness and disability and all that stuff. That's what it's supposed to be. Which again, I fucking hate that. Um, because the way they exploit it, and we all know who's behind that one, Stephanie McMahon. Now they're trying to get Dana Warrior. Which by the way, Dana Warrior is not being exposed that much, but now they got Dana Warrior involved with that. The wife, the widow wife of the Ultimate Warrior. Now we get to Miz TV. The Miz was out there by himself, no Miz Taraj, because the Miz Taraj are grown up, and this is his words. They're grown up because they're going to be going to they're going to try to get their opportunities for the WWE RAW Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania, if they can beat the bar. Because again, folks, this whole thing where if you beat the champion, then you get the opportunity against the champion the next time, which is so fucking stupid. But anyways, so basically the Miz calls out Seth Rollins and Finn Balor because he's gonna have to sit down interview with these two. Basically, he's trying to he's talking to Seth Rollins about it should be a one-on-one. It's basically saying to Seth Rollins it should be a one-on-one match between you and me and everything at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship title and all that, saying that he's the workhorse and all that. And then Seth Rollins is like, I'm not stupid, and he's like, it's a short drop match, so deal with it. And then Miz goes to talk to Finn Balor about this, and he's like, how about you, Finn Balor? You're the first ever Universal Champion. I know you want this to be a one-on-one match and everything at WrestleMania, so and you're getting these opportunities that you surely deserve. Know that it should be you and me at WrestleMania in a one-on-one match. And then Finn Balor's like, Finn Balor basically said to Miz like, you just did this with Seth Rollins. I'm right here and everything, and like. I love that, by the way, and I love how the Miz is doing this too now, where he's in his own universe and thinking that that he's gonna try to get away with this 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 sleazy way he's trying to do. So the Miz basically talks about how and then basically now also the Miz is trying to stir things up by having Rollins and Balor they're turn on each other here. So also Rollins is like talking to Miz is like the Intercontinental Championship title is going to be mine, and and he's like WrestleMania is going to be all fired up when it comes to that, and he said he's going to become the Intercontinental Champion, and then Finn Balor says that look, I'm here to become the Intercontinental Champion, like that, and then also Rollins and Balor starts exchanging words with each other, and Balor's challenging him to a fight right now. And they get in judge faces, and Miz is backing off, and he's like smiling and everything. All of a sudden, Balor and Rollins had their attentions on Miz. They both attack Miz, and all of a sudden, a right hand by Rollins knocking out Balor, and then Rollins leaves, and basically that's the match for later on, and we'll get to that later. So yeah, I thought that was entertaining that segment. Because folks, while I was watching this show, I was fucking miserable watching this show. After watching Roman Reigns open up the show with Kurt Angle, and there's this man there, and then And then we get to the match where Sasha Banks and Sonya Deville had a horrible match. Oh my god, I was hating the show, folks. I was not liking the show at all. Oh man, it was to me it was a disaster. Speaking of disaster, hold on a second, before I move on, what's going on here? Arizona State, what's up, man? What's up? Thank you for watching. Arizona State, Cena's promo was fire. Well, speaking of Cena, maybe first get this out of the way first. Talking about wrestling for hour number 1. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not done with hour number 1 yet. But quickly though. On the Bar versus Mr. Raj. Mr. Raj attacked the Bar before the match started. The Revival comes out to get involved. The Good Brothers get involved. Tazwell White get involved. Heath Slater and Ronald gets involved, and there you go. And that basically they built on the Bar, and we'll get to more of the Bar later, and we'll get to more of this tag team division later on too. By the way, folks, because I got a lot to say about that one. So yeah, but we'll get to when we get to it. So now that's end of number 2. So with that being said, talking about wrestling for basically the Bar versus Mr. Ross never happened, and it never went down because these tag teams get involved. Hold on a second, folks. Okay. Gino, the Raw tag team division sucks. I'll get to that later, Gino. And I agree too, by the way, because the way the WWE's been booking this tag team division. But let's not forget, the owner of this company, Vince McMahon, is not a fan of tag team wrestling. Just like he's not a fan of women's wrestling. Okay, so talking about wrestling for hour number 1. Get ready for this, folks. Talking about wrestling for hour number 1. And you wonder why I didn't like this show. One match, and it was a woman's match, and it was short, and it sucked. And then you got this other match that never even happened. So yeah, hour number 1, trash. Arizona State. The tag team division got better with. I'll get to that later. I'm not going to mention that yet. Arizona State. I'll get to that later. All right. Now Arizona State. Hold on a second, Mr. Rick and Jay. What's up, man? 1 minute of wrestling. This company is garbage, bro. Yeah, I know. One match. So far to open the show, and why do we have one match? Because we had to have a long talk of Kurt Angle, Roman Reigns, and Vince McMahon. Basically Renee Young and Vince McMahon. Then we get another talking segment with Miss TV, and there you go. And the match that never got a chance to start either between the Bar and the Mr. Raj. Arizona State, I agree. It's garbage. That's why I'm not buying WrestleMania. I don't blame you. I don't fucking blame you. This is a horrible WrestleMania build-up right now, folks. And I thought 2015 was bad. WrestleMania 31, the build-up for that one, I thought that was bad. This is worse. WrestleMania 34 build-up for WrestleMania is worse. But anyways, let's move on to hour number 2. I know you want to. I know Arizona State, and a few of you watching. I know y'all want me to talk about this one now, because y'all wonder how I feel about this one. Before I do, Anthony, what's up? And one match. Holy shit, this company is garbage. Yeah, I know. But now here's one really excuse me. This is what really got me over the edge of the show. So. Hour number 2 opened up with Fuckboy Buckethead, the shit factor of professional wrestling, the botch master, the spin master, the cornball of pinfall, the funny wrestler, the fake motherfucker, Big Trash John, you guessed it, John Cena. because we're all wondering what John Cena's gonna do here, because they show a picture images of John Cena looking so depressed and head down, like he's sad because his path to WrestleMania is not gonna it's at a crossroads. It hit a roadblock. He's not going to WrestleMania and everything. And I'm like, fuck you, WWE, and fuck John Cena. Arizona State. Oh, I'll get to that part later. When I get to it, Arizona State. And yet, oh yeah, again, Arizona State. I'll get to that later. But so John Cena comes out, and yo, WWE supposed to showing the fact that he's sad, he's depressed, he's miserable, he's upset, he's not going to WrestleMania because he failed his opportunities to go to WrestleMania when it comes to championship title matches, right? So what does John Cena do to sell the fact that he's sad and depressed? He comes out excited. He's like, oh, Monday Night Raw, oh, Monday Night Raw. These fans are fired up. I'm excited for Monday Night Raw and all that. And then he goes to Jonathan Coachman, like, Jonathan Coachman, I know you love kissing my ass, I know you love sucking my dick. Let's shake hands, all that, and blah blah blah. Holy shit, it was fucking terrible. And then John Cena like pulls out his towel, like, never give up. Let's go to the ring. I'm John Cena. Arizona State. Yeah, I'll get to that later. Again, I'll say those comments until I get to that part. So John Cena gets in the ring, and in the absurdity of what John Cena said here, I'm gonna go word for word here, folks, of what I heard from half of it, and what do I mean by half of it? Again, I'll get to it when I get to it. So here we go. So yeah, Cena, like I said, he's getting the when he came out there, he got the Cena sucks song chant going on. You know, John Cena sucks and everything. Arizona, not Arizona State. I mean Anthony. Anthony, it's 2018 and WWE is still shoving this fake overrated bum down everyone's throats. This called new, and and this so-called new era. Okay, yeah, I agree. I know. So let's get to Cena. So after everything there that Cena was doing, acting all fake as fuck as always. Same old bullshit with John Cena. He talks about how he failed his opportunities from from Elimination Chamber, from not getting that number one contender spot against Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania, which we all knew was going to be Roman Reigns anyways. And then when it comes to Fastlane, where he was added to the match to be a six-pack challenge, where he failed to win the match. But let's not keep in mind, John Cena did not lose that match. It was Kevin Owens. Cena did not take the pinfall loss. Kevin Owens did. Kevin Owens took the pinfall loss because fuck John Cena on getting the pinfall loss there. Fuck John Cena putting guys over. Basically fuck John Cena on putting AJ Styles over for that pay-per-view. No, we gotta have Kevin Owens to be the one to put over AJ Styles in that match. So, John Cena's talked about how he's failed his path to WrestleMania to gain championship opportunities, because we haven't seen enough of that for years with John Cena. So Cena's going through his bullshit, and talks about how what's he gonna do for what's path to WrestleMania? Is he gonna go home, stay home and all that, and watch it on TV and all that, And then also before he said that too, he says he has no excuses and no one to blame but himself, because because he failed to get those championship opportunities at WrestleMania. And then he starts talking about how what can he do to go to WrestleMania and everything. Basically he's getting a lot of boos because when it comes to him not contributing to WrestleMania and all that, because these fans are upset that he's not going to WrestleMania. Like, see myself, you fans had your chances to see this guy go to WrestleMania for years. How the fuck are you going to be upset and boo the fact that he's not going to WrestleMania when you know he's going there anyways? He's a fucking employee. He's a fucking WWE superstar in the company. So of course he's going to be at WrestleMania. It's just that he's not gonna be at the sideline, and Lord knows he's not gonna be on the pre-show because fuck John Cena being on the pre-show. He's gotta be on the main card. I mean, let's not forget Finn Balor. Some people say, oh, he missed out WrestleMania. He was still there though, except he wasn't on the show. He was on the sidelines, watching from backstage in the gorilla position. You can even say the same with Samoa Joe last year. Last year Samoa Joe was not even hurt. He was fine last year. He was healthy. He made his main roster debut. What did they do with Samoa Joe? Not only they didn't do anything with him for WrestleMania, but basically when it comes to Triple H and Seth Rollins thing, we all thought he was gonna be part of that one. Nope, they didn't have him be part of that. No, we gotta have Stephanie McMahon be part of that. So basically, while Samoa Joe and Finn Balor and a few others last year that had to be on the sidelines of WrestleMania, not even be on the pre-show, we had to deal with John Cena and Roman Reigns on the show. So anyways, so Cena's talking about, talking about all this and everything. Also, we get Undertaker chants going on. Literally getting Undertaker chants from these crowds. Not a chant where we're cheering for Undertaker just to cheer for Undertaker. No, they're cheering for Undertaker because they want to see John Cena versus the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And Cena's he's listening to the people in there. He's like he hear you all that and everything. So Cena goes to his bullshit here. He's like I'm excited for WrestleMania. I'm excited. Just like this person and that person and this kid right there is excited for WrestleMania. And he's like I'm gonna be part of WrestleMania by going to the crowd for WrestleMania and everything. So he goes into the crowd, and yes, like you said, Arizona State, he drank beer. I didn't give a fuck about him drinking beer. And you said Cena 316. Fuck that. He doesn't deserve to have a 316. When it comes to him drinking a beer in a PG show where John Cena is not being carried like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's not get it twisted here. John Cena is no Stone Cold Steve Austin, because if John Cena was Stone Cold, John Cena would be getting the popular cheers that Stone Cold got for years. Stone Cold is not on the level of John Cena is not on the level of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he never will be. And I agree, John Cena should not be drinking beer as a kid's wrestler, because it's a fucking PG product. Arizona State, Cena's going to put over. I'll get that. I'll get that comment. Anthony. These Cena fans had their chance for Cena for for main event in WrestleMania. These people are so entitled. Exactly. Mr. Rick and J. Yeah, I'm excited for WrestleMania, even though I'm not on the card. LOL. Yeah, exactly. John Cena's excited for WrestleMania. Even though he's not on the card. Will you do? I mean, what will you do if you bought a ticket and sat next to and he sat next to you? Holy shit! You'll see me in jail. You'll be seeing me in jail. I'll be costing our. That's how much I fucking hate John Cena. That's how much hatred I hate fuckboy Buckethead. To answer your question, Cena has more titles than Austin. That don't mean shit. Arizona State. I don't give a fuck. Anthony, if you're a fan of Cena, more power to you. I think he's extremely overrated. Yeah, more power to anyone that's a fan of Cena. Um, okay. Let me get back to this. So Cena, like I said, he's pointing to crowds and all that because he's like, because that's his phoniness. That's his phoniness stick that he always does. I'm excited just like you. I'm a fan of WrestleMania just like you. I'm like this kid and that guy and all that. And he's like, I'm gonna go into the crowd and all that. And then he starts doing this. He starts doing "This is awesome" chant, and then the crowds go along with it. Like, really? And I'm saying to myself, if I was in the crowd with Cena right there, I would have ran to him and punched him right in the fucking face for being a phony motherfucker and for burying one of my favorites in the past. I don't give a fuck if I go to jail for that. I'll go to jail as a proud John Cena hater. Gino, it doesn't matter how many titles you won. Austin is a bigger draw than Cena. Exactly. Always is and always will. And Stone Cold Steve Austin, still to this day, still over with the crowds. So, anyways, and then Cena trying to go for "Let's go" our Roman chant, and what does the crowd do? They all booed. And I'm saying to myself, when it comes to Cena doing that, I'm like saying to myself, so Cena, my thought at the time, I was like, so Cena's trying to get Roman Reigns over, because Cena got on the fans in the palm of his hands. And that's another thing, that these fans are so manipulated of Cena for years. Where Cena got these fans in the palm of his hand when he started "Let's Go Cena." I mean, when he started the "This is awesome" chant. So with that, he's trying to go for a "Let's Go Roman" chant, thinking that the fans will get behind that one. But nope, they all booed. But another theory too, no, which it came it was from Christian when we did the Asylum last when we did the Asylum show last night, which is the Asylum episode 51. He said something about, Cena did that, because because the people, he knows people hate Roman Reigns, so he want it was just a way to I believe to stick it to Roman Reigns because for not doing his job right, something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to remember how you said it, Mr. Rican J. When we did the Asylum show last night. And by the way, that's the reason why I didn't do the Raw review last night, because I was doing the Asylum show last night, with the rest of the Asylum that were there. So now Cena leaves the ring. Cena leaves the crowd, and he starts going to the ring. He starts doing the "Let's Go Cena," and then we get the crowd chanting the "Cena sucks" chant. Basically, he started that chant like he did back in 2010. Yeah, 2010. That was the year. During the Nexus storyline. And then Cena says something about what can I do to go be a part of WrestleMania and everything and all that, right? Because keep in mind, he said he'll be in the crowds with the fans, and he literally said this. He said he'll just buy a ticket. And I say to myself, you're a fucking employee to the WWE. And saying that, it's like saying Finn Balor should have bought a ticket to go to WrestleMania. A Samoa Joe to buy a ticket to go to WrestleMania. That's the most stupidest thing I ever fucking heard. So then John Cena just said, you know what? Screw it. He says, I'll challenge the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And then the crowds went nuts for that. The crowds, loud cheers that they wanted to see this. They wanted to see Undertaker versus John Cena. Fuck these WWE fans. Fuck them. Fuck them all. I fucking hate all these WWE fans. They're all fucking sheeps. Why the fuck do you want to see Undertaker versus John Cena? Mr. Rican J, what he said here. Sound 51 show will be uploaded on my channel in a few. Yeah, awesome. But yeah, I said Cena did the Let's Go Roman chant because he knew fans would boo. Yeah, that was your statement there. You said, and you said if he said that because he's bitter at Roman for taking the spot. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. Which obviously was going to happen anyways because John Cena's time is going to be up anyways. Which, by the way, John Cena's time should have been up a long time ago. Also, you said also to be a prick and fool the fans because these fans are sheeps. Exactly, they are. Excuse me, Anthony. No matter how many titles he won, he'll never be like like the greats legends in wrestling history. Exactly. The only reason why Cena got big as he is because the machine was pushing him to be the top guy. Exactly. I don't mind Cena versus Taker, but this makes Taker farewell last year look dumb. It sure does, doesn't it, Arizona State? It sure does. Now here's the thing about John Cena versus The Undertaker. Because when it comes to this, Taker versus Cena, I seen that back in 2004 with Undertaker beating John Cena, even though it wasn't clean. I seen Undertaker beat John Cena on SmackDown show, so I'm good there. I'll need to see this match. I don't need to see this WrestleMania match between and why should I see this match? Because it's a WrestleMania. Because it's gonna be a WrestleMania. Who fucking cares? Who gives a fuck? I don't care if John Cena versus Undertaker happens at Wrestle Kingdom. I don't give a fuck if John Cena versus Undertaker happens at Ultima Lucha. I don't even care if John Cena versus Undertaker happens at Bound for Glory. Just like I don't care about John Cena versus Undertaker at WrestleMania. I've already seen Undertaker versus John Cena already. Back in 2003 and in 2004. 2004 was the last time we seen Undertaker versus John Cena on the SmackDown show, where Undertaker was the dead man. So no, I don't need to see John Cena versus Undertaker at WrestleMania. I'm good. I see Undertaker beat John Cena already, and I'm good. Just like I don't need to see Nakamura versus Cena in the future because Nakamura beat Cena clean. I'm good. And just like I need to see John Cena versus AJ Styles at Royal Rumble because I'm good. Because I seen AJ Styles versus John Cena at SummerSlam, but then WWE they found a way to get to me to watch SmackDown against Cena, where Cena beat AJ Styles, the WWE champion. I like seeing myself on that night. I shouldn't have watched that show. Because I should have known better. Arizona State. What is he going to do this year? Leave his hat and gear in the ring again? Nah, he did that already last year. He comes out with his robe now with the hood. So he's probably that's who he's probably gonna come out with now. With the robe, the hooded robe, and then leaves that in the ring at WrestleMania. Stupid. I don't want to see Undertaker in another match the way he went out last year. Exactly, I'm with you right there, Gino. I was fine the way he went out, even though the match he had with Reigns wasn't good. Oh, that main event was fucking garbage, and I blame Roman Reigns for that. Mr. Rick and Jay. Some people even said it's a match that's a dream match, like they wrestled before. I know they seen it as a dream match, but that's nothing. I agree. They already wrestled each other back in 2004, and more times in 2003. How is this a dream match? I like to know why is Undertaker versus John Cena a dream match? Maybe because it's a WrestleMania dream match. Who gives a? It doesn't fucking matter. They still had a match. Holy shit! Like, Anthony, goddamn those WWE fanboy sheep, wanting Cena versus Taker. Cena is not worth being in the same ring as Undertaker, let alone at WrestleMania. I agree. Cena and Taker, But Cena Taker, her here will be the main event. Oh, that better. Arizona State. If that's the main event for WrestleMania, I'm skipping that one. Fuck that. I'm not what. You know, if that ends up being the main event for WrestleMania, I'm skipping that main event. Fuck that. Mr. Rick and Jay, I think it'll be Roman versus Lesnar at the main event. Well, there's talks about that they might change the main event of WrestleMania. It might not be Roman versus Lesnar. Some there's rumors because there's rumors saying that it could be Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, the main event WrestleMania. Even though you know that's the but that's the rumor though. That's basically that's the rumor. Rumor is it's gonna be Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H for the main event for WrestleMania. And if that's the rumor, then fucking screw the the Nakamura and AJ Styles being the main event at WrestleMania. Screw that one, because Gino, Cena versus Orton never happened at WrestleMania. Will they call that a dream match if it happens at Mania? They probably will, even though they have lots of matches before, between Orton and Cena. They'll probably call that a dream match too. Arizona State. Until the last match will be main event. Not the way he looked at last year at Arizona State. I don't want to see that. You think Undertaker goes out as a mid Carter? I have no idea. To be honest with you, I have no idea. I don't know what they're gonna do. Wait and see. This is terrible, folks. This is fucking terrible. But anyways, back to this. So I'm gonna let you know when I start watching. After hearing that. So here we go. So after Cena said that, well, the crowd's loving this. Fucking dumbass fans. I'm saying that I'm saying that in a loose term. Fucking dumbass wrestling WWE fans. These fans fall for everything. It's like a fucking cult. So Cena, after saying that, he says he's basically saying he's not supposed to say that because he could because of the W executives, and he said that that they might shut his mic off and suspended him like they did with Roman Reigns. And I say to myself, well, if that was true, of what Cena said there, if that was true, by cutting his mic off, they would have been done that already. But no, they didn't do that. They didn't do that because he still kept talking. He still kept on talking. You want to know why he kept on talking? Because WWE always gives John Cena a fucking pass for everything. Anything that John Cena does, he doesn't get in trouble for that. He never gets in trouble for it. He gets away with everything. So what John Cena saying now is fucking bullshit. Because keep in mind, John Cena at one point in storyline attacked Vince McMahon, slapping him, and then and attacking GMs at the time. Was he suspended? In storyline wise, was he suspended? No. So what the fuck? So as soon as he said that, I couldn't listen to it anymore. I was done. I was fucking done. I didn't want to hear it no more. Just nothing but a spill of fucking bullshit of this fake ass motherfucker. He's a fucking phony. He's phony as fuck. He's as phony as it comes. I fucking hate phony people, man. I fucking hate people that are fucking fake. Anthony. We all know the outcome at the Reigns versus Lesnar will be, with Reigns winning. Arizona State. They should have started this feud at Raw 25. Well, they missed out. They missed that opportunity, by the way. Arizona State, not 3 weeks before. You know how WWE works, Arizona State. They don't think things through. They don't. They just they think by doing it last minute is good TV. Just like Rodo Jesse James for the blow of Rusev and Nakamura. Gino, it would be funny if they didn't if they did cut his mic off. I don't care at this point. So yeah, I didn't care what he said to that, but Mr. Rick and Jay, he filled me in on what Cena said when we did the Asylum show last night, and I was looking at the notes here of what Mr. Rick and Jay said, basically what he saw John Cena talking about. Because Mr. Rick and Jay, he doesn't watch WWE, but because he heard from me about what Cena was talking about in his promo, he had to turn it on to see what's going on with that one. So basically, he filled in for me of the half of the promos that Cena said. So this is what he said, but with me not watching. So Cena on the microphone said that The Undertaker, he needs basically, and this is John Cena's word here, and the irony of John Cena saying this, and the nerve and the gall for him to say this to The Undertaker. He tells Undertaker to get over his own ego. Wow. You gotta be fucking kidding me. John Cena? I mean, does anyone not see the fucking damn irony of this? John Cena telling Undertaker to get over his own ego? Excuse me, John Cena, Mr. Exploit, charities, when it comes to Make-A-Wish, tribute to the troops, breast cancer, and all this bullshit. The fucking nerve of John Cena to say that. Mr. Rick and Jay, Pac calling Kilo Black. Oh, holy shit, man. The nerve of this motherfucker talking about ego, especially when it comes to his own ego, when it comes to burying motherfuckers. I don't mean that in the rude or nasty way. But maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe should have said it that way. Arizona State. Not that much irony anymore. He's been losing for a while now. Doesn't mean shit. Arizona State. We seen this done before with John Cena. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, because at the end of the day he's still gonna get that spot. He's still gonna be he's still the focus. He's still the guy that they're overrating too much. They still have him on TV. It doesn't matter that if he's losing constantly. Saying that it's like saying Zack Ryder is booked like John Cena, but he's not. Look at Zack Ryder. He loses constantly, and where is he now? Vince, Arizona State, I meant to say. That's Vince's fault, not John. Fuck John Cena, and fuck Vince McMahon for shoving him down our throats. Arizona State, Vince is the one who shoved people down the throat. And and at least John Cena can do is to at least turn heel when he should have been turned heel a long time ago. Not that it'll matter anyways. Arizona State, Cena not the booker. Yeah, to that to Cena because of him playing politics of his own character. With him always breaking kayfabe. Gino, Roman called Brock Vince's boy, and Cena talking about Taker's own ego. LOL. I know. But back to this. So, and speaking of breaking kayfabe, Arizona State, his heels sound heelish. Oh, I mean his promo. Okay. He always does that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean shit. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean shit because he's still a baby face. He's still gonna be a baby face because WWE will not let him. It's not gonna have him turn heel. And Cena said that he doesn't have it in the bag to be a heel. Bullshit. We know why he doesn't want to turn heel. He does not want to lose that merch money. That's the reason why. Because he knows if he turns heel, he will lose the babyface merch money that he would gain. Even CM Punk call him out on that. So anyways, this will be like WrestleMania 17. Arizona State, face of a company turned heel. Well, Ace Stone Cold agreed to turn heel, unlike Cena, who's got an ego bigger than his fucking cock. Won't turn heel for shit. Which, by the way, John Cena has been sucking a lot of cocks to get over as a top guy. So Cena brings up about, you know, Undertaker, hold on a second. I'm trying to find it here. Oh yeah, here we go. So basically, John Cena cuts a promo about how Undertaker is not too old, not washed up, or not broken down. Even though John Cena has been talking crap about Undertaker, you know, during Roman Reigns' build-up for the match at No Mercy from last year, you know, 2017, which was a while back, you know, months ago. He said that Undertaker is not basically he's saying that that Undertaker is broken down. He literally, I mean, he actually said how he didn't say Undertaker is broken down. He said that John Cena is not the Undertaker who's broken down and everything. Basically saying that Undertaker is broken down. You know, if Cena did turn heel, the male fans that hate him will probably buy his merchandise. I disagree. It depends how his merchandise will look like. What comes to his t-shirt and his cap, whatever. But even if John Cena does turn heel, it doesn't change the fact that he still sucks as a wrestler. He's still fucking trash at the end of the day. Heel or face, he's still fucking trash. So yeah, so John Cena at one point said Undertaker is broken down, and now also he's come around and saying he's not broken down. And why he said that? Because he responds to the Undertaker, who's supposed to be the dead man, the Phenom, the Demon of Death Valley, you know, who's supposed to be portrayed as a zombie, saying that he saw posting workout videos on his wife's Instagram, you know, Michelle McCool, you know, who's married to the Undertaker. And I didn't watch it, folks. Like I said, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the half of this promo. Mr. Rick and Jay, he filled me in what he said there. So basically, John Cena broke kayfabe. John Cena, this is what John Cena always does when it comes to his promos. He breaks kayfabe every fucking time, and that's what you don't fucking do. You don't fucking break kayfabe like that. Even The Rock called him out on that before, where The Rock tweeted about it. He's to Cena about anyone can break kayfabe, exactly. But with Cena, only when it comes to John Cena, he's only got that's allowed to break kayfabe and doesn't get in trouble for it. He never gets in trouble for it, and this is what I fucking mean about John Cena when it comes to him never getting in trouble by WWE. No matter what John Cena does when it comes to breaking kayfabe or playing politics on wrestlers and everything, and wherever the things that he's been accused of, he'll never get in trouble for it because he always gets away with everything because they give John Cena a pass. But when someone else does it, like a Dolph Ziggler or a Cesaro, a Kevin Owens, a Sami Zayn, and just name a few, they get in trouble for it. Why is it that when John Cena does it, that he doesn't get in trouble for it? Arizona State. Doesn't Michelle have cancer? Not anymore. She beat cancer of what I heard. And also I heard too, by the way. Undertaker had cancer too, by the way. Of what I heard too. Undertaker had cancer during 2011 when he shaved his head, and yeah, because he had cancer, which he beat, and Shawn McCool, I think she had cancer too, which she beat too. So anyways, hold on a second, Mr. Ricky J, wait, sit there. I didn't know Zombies or Deadman took selfies, LOL. Oh, well, based on the video on Instagram that I've seen, Candice Michelle was filming the Undertaker working out. Gino, what cancer did Michelle have? I really don't know. They didn't really acknowledge that. I think they just kept it a secret. It was a secret that's kept for quite a while until it came out. I don't remember what cancer it was. If I look it up, it probably won't tell me that because I'm not. They probably won't know that either. But yeah. But back to this. So Undertaker is supposed to be the dead man, and they got John Cena breaking the kayfabe with that, where a dead man like a zombie's working out outside of and that's nothing. Undertaker works so hard to keep his character alive when it comes to kayfabe. Because we see Undertaker doing this for years outside of WWE. When it comes to going to the TV shows, I can't remember what TV shows he's been on. When it comes to as the Undertaker character, the Dead Man, where he didn't break character. He stuck with the character. Undertaker was always into his character, that he didn't break kayfabe on the shows that he appeared on. Even to this day, when Undertaker has been in events and TV shows, he didn't break character of the Undertaker gimmick. And then you have John Cena on the show breaking kayfabe to of the Undertaker working out at the gym. Arizona State. I remember he broke kayfabe on Jimmy Kimmel. What was it? Was it recently? Arizona State. Undertaker, that is. Mr. Rick and Jay, dude, if they gonna do this rotate, this route, you might as well have Undertaker return as the American Badass, because if he comes back as that man, logic is out the fucking window, especially his promo from Raw 25. Yeah, exactly. Remember that promo from Raw 25? Talking about how he buried everyone and then and they go all rest in peace now and all that. Arizona State. And yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Regan J. With your comments there. No, it was during the American Badass gimmick. That's American Badass, not the Dead Man gimmick. Arizona State. Mr. Rick and J. He was on Jimmy Kimmel as the American Badass. No, not the Dead Man, which was 2003. Yeah, like Mr. Rick and J said, he was the American Badass, not the Dead Man. So then Cena ends it by saying, by the way, Cena said to the crowds, "Do you want to see Undertaker kick my ass?" And they cheer for it. So that, and I said to myself, well, okay, so that's the fans' reason why they want to see Undertaker versus John Cena, because they want to see Undertaker kick John Cena's ass. Really? That's why you want to see the match at WrestleMania? To see Undertaker kick John Cena's ass? We've seen that done years ago. We already seen this years ago already. We've seen Undertaker kick John Cena's ass before. Why do we need to see it again at WrestleMania? And of course, with these crowds cheering for it, you dumbass motherfuckers, you do realize if you won this match, Undertaker's losing to John Cena at WrestleMania. Motherfuckers. Gino, he only attended the Hall of Fame to pay tribute to Paul Bearer and he stayed in character. Exactly, good point there, Gino. He even came in the Hall of Fame as the Undertaker character. When it comes to inducted Paul Bearer in the Hall of Fame, 2014. Thank you, Gino. Good comment there. Arizona State. He's cut shoe interviews about the locker room and stuff. Though. Oh, and by the way, Arizona State. When it comes to bringing Cape, when it comes to Undertaker 2, I guess you could also say when it comes to Undertaker doing the DVD interviews. When it comes to documentary, I guess you could say that too. So, yeah, for those who did see that, Undertaker's not losing. Oh, we'll see. And by the way, I'm not gonna watch that match just to see Undertaker lose. You know, I'm not, and that's nothing. I'm not gonna watch that match to see that anyways, because because with WWE, you fool me once with AJ Styles, basically WWE, you fool me once with AJ Styles versus Cena for SmackDown, when Cena beating him, AJ Styles, shame on me. But fool me twice when it comes to Undertaker and Cena at WrestleMania, shame on you. Fuck you. I'm not watching that shit. Undertaker only loses if Cena wins dirty and turns heel. I guarantee you, Arizona State, if Cena does beat him, in a dirty way, and turns heel, that'll be a shocker to me. I guarantee you. That I can guarantee you. But I'm still not gonna watch though. I don't give a fuck about this match. There's no way in fuck you could pay me enough to watch this match between Cena and Reigns. With Cena and Taker. I don't give a fuck how much money you put on the table for me to watch that match. I ain't watching that shit. There's no way people can convince me to watch that match either. Like I said before, I seen the match already between Cena and Taker back in 2004. Taker beat him. I'm good. Fuck this match. So the way to end this bullshit segment that Cena was cutting. John Cena says, "The ball is in your court, dead man. Let's see if you're still alive." Even though he mentioned Undertaker was filmed on Instagram by his wife, posted on video, whatever, and that was it. Yeah, so because of the segment, folks, the WWE for WWE RAW, guarantee. I'm giving you a guarantee right now before I end this review when we get close to the end. The WWE can guarantee for this show, Monday Night Raw, to get a big fat fucking 0 for my rating. For this shit ass fucking show with Reigns and Cena once again. So yeah, in case you haven't figured out yet, this segment, I fucking hated it. John Cena's segment made Roman Reigns' segment look like a Stone Cold Steve Austin segment. Arizona State. I think that's why they should do better there. There will be no point because Cena is going to leave again. Hey, last year John Cena beat The Miz. Basically, that mixed tag team match last year. Cena, Nikki beat Maurice and Miz, with Cena leaving after that, and Miz was never the same until he picked himself back up again. So yeah, so all you people, maybe read the rest of this. Undertaker should kick Cena's ass as a shoot for ruining the storyline before it even begins. I agree. If I was Taker, I'll be furious because they disrespect his character last night. Exactly. That's exactly what they did last night. Arizona State. He gives props to Taker in his Thugonomics song. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I know that whole new Deadman Inc. and we're about to make you famous. Fuck that. That's John Cena being fucking phony as fuck. So yeah, for all you people that want to see Cena versus Taker at Mania, good luck to you, because I'm not fucking watching it. And all you want to see Taker win against John Cena ain't gonna happen. So fuck this match. Not interested. Not interested at all. Arizona State. Undertaker understands the business. He knows he needed to have his character shit on so they could be a fuck that. I fucking hated it. Maybe Cena talked to Taker before saying what he said in that promo. Who knows? Maybe Undertaker agreed to him or not. Well, I don't give a fuck at this point. Loyal fans that have been looking up to Undertaker and respected him for years, just to see Cena who disrespected Undertaker's legacy by calling him out of that video that his wife posted. Guarantee Taker gave the green light on that promo. Arizona State. I don't care anymore. I'm moving on. Fuck that match. Fuck this segment. And fuck John Cena. He will always be trash. And he will always forever will be trash. Arizona State. He needs to disrespect him. This isn't Ring of Honor. Well, Ring of Honor doesn't have Deadman gimmicks and like the WWE does. At the same time, it doesn't make sense if you're supposed to be the Deadman and taking souls, but yet his opponent he refused talks about him taking selfie make no sense storyline wise. Exactly, Mr. Rick and Jay. In Arizona State, they aren't going to shake hands before the match. Well, that's called the Code of Honor. And again, Ring of Honor doesn't do hokey gimmicks like WWE does. I'm not saying that Undertaker's gimmicks is hokey. I'm just saying, that Ring of Honor is doesn't do Undertaker gimmicks. Arizona State. Undertaker shouldn't be on social media then. I agree, and I blame I blame Michelle McCool for that too. By the way, I blame Michelle McCool for doing that. Social media breaks kayfabe. Well, that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case before, because before social media broke kayfabes, the Click, Michaels, Hunter, Nash, Hall, they broke kayfabe, back before the internet, before social media became a thing. But moving on to this. I just want to move on. Cause I don't want to get too I want to get too upset with this now. Arizona State. Cena didn't take the video. She has a lot of followers. It wasn't like Cena exposed Undertaker. Michelle exposed him. I don't care anymore. So next we get to Sheamus and Cesaro complaining to Kurt Angle about what happened to them earlier in the night. Kurt Angle was about to treat them with something and everything. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. Cesaro and Sheamus talk about how there's going to be a superstar shakeup after WrestleMania, and someone said, "Wait a minute, I thought it was after Backlash." I guess I was wrong. Whatever. Yeah, of what I heard. So Sheamus and Cesaro said, maybe they should go to SmackDown and everything, and face the Bludgeon Brothers, and face the New Day, and face the Usos, and said they'll even face or Breeze Dongle and all that. And Kurt was like, well, that ain't gonna happen because he's gonna do a Raw Tag Team Battle Royal, and the winner of that match gets to face the Bar at WrestleMania, and we'll get to that later, folks. Next we get to the Sympathy of Destruction match, video package from last week with Elias getting his ass kicked by Braun Strowman. So Elias comes out. He goes to perform, but he didn't sing, unfortunately. He says, "It's all your fault," and walks away. By the way, I should mention he was wearing a neck brace. He was all bandaged. I think he was all bandaged up. I couldn't tell because he was wearing a shirt and everything. And also wearing he was wearing something. I don't know what he was wearing, but yeah, Elias he didn't sing. He plays on his guitar a little bit, and he said it's your fault to the crowds, and he leaves. Wow, great TV there, WWE. What a great TV show you're producing on Raw. That was some edgy shit right there. So anyways. So also when Braun Strowman shows up, he's backstage. He said he dropped a piano on Elias, which I still think it was funny that from last week when he did that. And he says that he can't believe that he's not having a WrestleMania match and everything. And I say to myself, yeah, I can't believe that too. And guys, I see your comments about Jinder and Cena. I don't want to talk about that. I'm moving on from that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I have no interest. So Strowman talks about how he has no WrestleMania. He basically has no path to WrestleMania. And he says, well, he says he's going to carve his own path to WrestleMania. And he says someone's going to get these hands at WrestleMania. And we'll get to that later when it comes to Braun Strowman. By the way, okay, here we go. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. A match I thought was pretty good. I see myself finally a good match on the show. And another thing, finally a wrestling match that we finally got up to on the show. Besides the women's match that happened earlier on the night. But yeah, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor were having a good match here. Yeah, the Miz watching on backstage, because he's wondering how he's going to defeat his opponents at WrestleMania, I believe. I'm assuming, studying them. And sure enough, Seth Rollins goes for the superplex from the top rope. He goes to roll through, try to go for Falcon Arrow, but Balor goes for a inside cradle, forces him out real good, and gets 3 count in the win. So your winner, Finn Balor. And after the match, Rollins storms out the ring and upset and everything, and there you go. And Finn Balor was smiling and cheesing like he always does. By the way, Finn Balor again was wearing blue. I forgot to mention this, by the way. He was wearing blue again. The blue jacket, the blue wristband, the blue knee pads, boots, tights, and everything. Everything blue from him again. I don't know what's going on with Finn Balor. He's always wearing blue. He's wearing blue for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's a favorite color or whatever. Once again, Finn Bluer was once again full effect tonight. I mean last night. I thought someone was on me there. So anyways, so yeah, like I said, Finn Balor won, and there you go. Next WWE announced the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal. Arizona State. He's wearing blue because he feels blue that he can't get over. What the fuck? Come on, man. That's not true. But I mean, if he was feeling blue, then he will not be smiling every time. Gino, both Rollins and Balor should go to SmackDown. Yeah, I agree. They'll get a better booking on SmackDown than they are on Raw. No, Arizona State. Are you going to watch SmackDown tonight? Yes, I am. After I finish with this, which by the way is gonna be a few minutes now. Arizona State. You know, half the stuff I say is just to fuck with you. Yeah, I know. Which by the way, I'm glad you are doing that, Arizona State, because that way you get me all fired up here. Because when I first started this review, I wasn't feeling all fired up that much. But yeah, but I need to get all fired up too, because I was busy earlier today. I was somewhere. By the way, where did my gold chain? By the way, I think it's a cool gold chain. What you think? I'm just saying. It's a tribute to someone that I made fun of. Anyways, Arizona State. Do you think there will be a Baron Saxton chant tonight? Oh fuck! Don't get me started with that one. I still don't get why I still understand why they chanted Baron Saxton last night. I mean 2 nights ago on Fastlane. Arizona State. That gold chain makes you look like a rapper. Nah, I'm not a rapper. I'm just saying. Even though I sound like I'm a rapper because I'm the way I'm talking and everything, but I wonder who that could be. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. Why am I wearing this gold chain on that made fun of someone? Who could that be? I don't know. Mr. Morangan, I'm sorry, I meant Mr. Rick and Jay. How do you know who I'm talking about? I'm just saying. So anyways, yeah, back to this. So WWE just like with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, we're gonna get the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal. And my question is to all you: do you guys even care about this? About the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal that the WWE's gonna do for the women's? Arizona State. Was Ronda Rousey on the show last night? Nope. I'll get to that later. Hold on a second, folks. So far there's no Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal for some reason, but there is the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal, and they made the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Trophy for the winners who could win the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal. Did they advance that storyline at all? Yeah, they did. With your package though. I don't give a shit about that card at all. Yeah, I get you. Some people are sick of it too, by the way. Arizona State. Only match I kind of wanted to see is the Taker match. Well, more power to you. Dino. Not a wrestling question, but have you watched Black Lightning? I've never heard of it. I never heard of that, Gino. Arizona State. Forget Black Lightning. Watch Black Panther. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen the picture of Rey Mysterio Jr. dressed like the Black Panther? Pretty cool picture. If you didn't see it, let me know. I can show you guys. But yeah, back to this. The Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal. Do you guys care about this? And another thing, do you guys know that? Do you guys think there's gonna be an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Because by the looks of it, I don't think there is. I don't think there's gonna be Andre the Giant. I don't think there's gonna be an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal because of the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal that they're doing. Arizona State. I heard people saying it was racist for anyone to dress as the Black Panther if they if they weren't black. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I know. It's because this it's a PC, and like you said, the SJWs are having um their moments. Fuck them. It's just they just gain attention. That's what they want. They'll just all gain attention. Nah, I haven't seen that the picture of Mysterio. Okay. And what else? I bet Ray catches heat for that from SAWs. Yeah, fuck them. And also, Rey Mysterio Jr. also got heat before. What, what, you know, yeah, heat before, but what people. It wasn't from the SJWs, but Gino, here it is. Here's the picture of Rey Mysterio Jr. In honor and tribute and pay homage to the Black Panther, or should I say, the Black Ray Panther. So that's Rey Mysterio Jr. In the as the Black Panther, which is a tribute, folks. A tribute, not disrespectful, not being racist. A tribute. Just saying. Yeah, I know it is sick, right? Oh man, anything that Rey Mysterio does, it looks sick. When it comes to that. Hold on a second. They will probably be in Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So everyone can be on the card, but I think both Battle Royals will be on the pre-show. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, Gino, you can't say that, because if that Battle Royal for the Fabulous Moolah Memorial is on the pre-show, the SJWs and all the women's are gonna be all gonna be I'm gonna boycott WWE if they do that, because remember last year when they WWE tried to have the SmackDown Women's Championship title on the pre-show, and they all went boycotting the WWE because of that, and they decided to bump the Intercontinental Championship belt to the pre-show, and they added that match to the main card WrestleMania, because they all got butthurt. They all got butthurt. Since bunch of sensitive SAWs. So yeah, but I agree with you though. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and probably was to happen, but it'll probably be on the pre-show, like always, because that Battle Royal is meaningless anyways. And the women's when it comes to the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal, that will be on the main card, guarantee you, because it's gonna be the first time ever for this one, and that's one thing they cannot miss out. Would they do that would they do it next year? They probably will. On the pre-show, if it's not a success. I mean, look. I mean, think about it. When it comes to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, how many people can you say that won that Battle Royal and their careers has skyrocketed to the top? Name me one. Cesaro, he went to the top. Oh no, he didn't go to the top. He's still in the tag team division. Oh, the Big Show, he's been in the top before. Baron Corbin, yeah. Remember his cash-in, a failed cash-in, and then got buried by Cena. Oh, but he was the United States champion. He was never the same. Oh, Mojo Rawley, he's in the top now. He's wrestling on pre-shows. So no. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal has been a colossal failure, a botch, because WWE doesn't give a fuck. And when it comes to the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal, it's going to be the exact same thing. The women's going to win. Whoever's going to win that Battle Royal and win that trophy doesn't matter. It's not going to mean anything for them. It's just you won a trophy. Good for you. That's it. It's not going. It's not going to change their career. It's not going to skyrocket them to the top. So what's the point? Oh, but it's to honor the memories of the Fabulous Moolah, and because of Andre the Giant, it's to honor him because of this Battle Royal and everything. And with that, I move on. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. There's some comments here. Why isn't Ray on the card? Because he's still on negotiation with WWE, and plus, he's right now hurt. He's he's not that hurt, but he's a little hurt though, from his bicep. So he's not scheduled for WrestleMania. He probably will be scheduled for WWE after WrestleMania. But other than that, he's not part of WrestleMania. Gino, cool, Mysterio Pit. Yep, yes it is. Ray versus AJ will be cool. I agree. It will be cool. Who is going to host WrestleMania this year? I wish I knew. I don't know. I had no idea. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing Matt Hardy doing it. Because they're doing the in fact, nah, never mind. WWE's not gonna do that anyways. They're wasting it for next week, which I'll get to that later. Did you hear about Jeff Hardy going another DUI? Yep, I did. Unfortunately, I heard about it. But yeah, he did. He's going to have he's going to have to do time and the Usos penitentiary. Oh man. Yeah. People are ripping Jeff Hardy because of that and everything. But it is what it is. Jeff Hardy has no one to blame but himself there. So doesn't mean I hate Jeff Hardy. I still like Jeff Hardy. So, but for crying out loud, Jeff Hardy, you're working with a company that's publicly traded. And the last thing you should be doing is getting arrested. I'm just saying, especially when it comes to driving under the influence. Baron Corbin was on the path before they bury him. Yeah, I know. Arizona State. They shit on the memorials of all their legends. Andre, Warrior, Moolah, all shitty by WWE. And don't forget Arizona State and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Mr. Rick and Jay just uploaded the video me, Rob, and the rest of the Asylum did last night just to let everyone know who want to know. There you go. Anyone interested to see the Asylum show, episode 51? Check it out on Mr. Rick and Jay 21, which is the backup channel of his. And yeah, and plus you get to see me on there, on live camera to me rant about Cena Reigns, and I think I ran some other things too. I don't remember, but I got to look back at that video too. So but I'm interested to see that video. Arizona State, Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk will be a good feud. Oh yeah, I love that feud back in 2009, where it became out Straight Edge versus Jeff Hardy's issues. we all know what that means. I remember they had a beef over the Straight Edge gimmick. Oh yeah, that was weird. That was unfortunate. It was unfortunate. I think that's one of the reasons why Jeff Hardy left. Because he couldn't deal with CM Punk anymore. Excuse me. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, Mr. Rick and J, Jeff Hardy. I made CM Punk a motherfucking superstar. That's hilarious. Yeah, I remember that one too. By the way, I remember that I remember that that rib. I remember that Jeff Hardy was talking shit, and all over Matt Hardy too. Gino, allegations bother you? I mean, allergies bother you? Yeah, it was a little bit. And plus, I had to turn on the TV because I got ready to watch SmackDown in half an hour. Do you think there will one day be a Roman Reigns Memorial Battle Royal? What the fuck? No, fuck that. And John, fuck that. Who on the current roster deserves to be remembered like that? Daniel Bryan, but he's leaving anyway, so I guess that's he doesn't count now. But I guess AJ Styles, because AJ Styles he's a fucking workhorse in that, and also you got Seth Rollins too, so Arizona State, nobody. Yeah, well that's your opinion. Arizona State, the answer is nobody, and it's sad. Well, I think AJ Styles deserves that, deserves that memorial because being in his time in WWE. Seth Rollins, well, Seth is a jobber. Well, because of the way he's been booked, when he started as a heel. And you could say the same thing with Finn Balor too, by the way, about him being a jobber. He was potential, but I mean he has potential, but they don't push him right. Well, they failed on the opportunity of that one when he came back from his injury, because they were like, oh no, we can't have Seth Rollins be popular than Roman Reigns. We need Roman Reigns being popular, and yet Roman Reigns is still not popular. Morons. So anyways, back to this. So yeah, that was it. So yeah, the Fast Moving Battle Royal. When it comes to the Raw Women's, SmackDown Women's, and a few of them from NXT. And don't be surprised, we might get some few of them outside of WWE as well. Just saying. Well, we'll see how that turns out. Alright, here we go. So, that's number 2. And Tomar Wrestling. Get ready for this, guys. Get ready for this. This was awesome when it comes to Monday Night Raw, right? Because Monday Night Raw is supposed to be about the wrestling and all that, and put on a good entertainment show. So, Tomar Wrestling for out number 1. And Tomar Wrestling for hour number 2. 1. And now we get to hour number 3. Holy shit! This show was fucking boring. This match with Triple H last year was boring. Between Rollins and Triple H, I thought it was alright. But I understand where you're coming from, because basically all Triple H matches are the same. If Arizona State, if you put it that way, by saying if it's boring, that's because all Triple H matches are the same. You fight in the ring, you brawl outside the ring, in the ring, outside the ring, and blah 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 blah, and weapons and all that. Of course, same match. That Triple H books, because that's all he knows. Mr. Rick and J, one match for each hour, one minute match for each hour. Well, actually, Rollins and Balor had a longer match, but I'll get to other matches that was short. Gino, 2 matches in 2 hour 2 hour. Wow, because they were doing a lot of talking. Arizona State. Wasn't it in Mr. Rick and J hometown, or was it in King Rectify? Oh, it was King Rectify. King Rectify is from Detroit. Which, by the way, I wish King Rectify was here in this part of this video chat to about the show, because I would love to hear about him. Maybe he'll show up. Maybe he'll show up tomorrow when I do my SmackDown and 205 Live review tomorrow. Because I'm not gonna do it tonight, by the way. The SmackDown 205 Live review. I'm skipping that tonight. I like Triple H's match with Undertaker at WrestleMania 17. Again, Arizona State. Again, this is Triple H's matches. They fight in the ring, outside the ring, inside the ring, outside the ring, into the crowd, and blah 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 blah. Back in the ring, weapons. There you go, same match. That's Triple H's matches every time. Garbage. Not saying it's a bad match, but I'm just saying the booking standpoint of Triple H's matches, garbage. Arizona State. He happy he wasn't there. Well, yeah, I'm glad he wasn't there to pay for the show there, cause holy shit, what the fuck, man. Arizona State. It was the same. It was the same. You're right. I know I'm right. But yeah, thanks for recognizing that though. Just saying. Anyways, now let's get to album number 3. So we get dumbass Charlie Caruso. Why do I call her dumbass? Because she's a dumbass. A dumbass for not knowing her history in wrestling. A dumbass for calling out the wrong guy who made fun of Nia Jax on Twitter. Yeah, that's why she's a dumbass. And Charlie Caruso, I just don't. She's just a dumbass. All she does when it comes to her being an interviewer, she just stands there looking like a robot, with no fucking brain. Always there smiling. Charlie Caruso is a girl. Oh, is a girl? Yeah, she is a girl. And yeah, there are girls that and Miss Arizona State. There are girls that are named Charlie. There are girls that are named Charlie. So if but by the way, the way you spelled it is that's a guy's way of spelling Charlie. What Charlie is what Charlie Caruso is CHRA. I mean it's CHA. Yeah, CHARLY. Basically, the letter Y took out if you take out the I and E all there and just put the Y in there, Charlie. That's a way a girl's name to say Charlie. So I didn't know who that was. You always talk about. Is she better looking than Renee Young? She is better. She actually is better looking than Renee Young, but to me she comes across of a dumbass because she did an interview with basically an in-ring interview with the Revival, and then you had the Revival talking about how Eddie Graham and Jerry Graham, I think it was Eddie Graham and Lou Graham, because the Graham brothers being a tag team, and basically talks to Charlie Caruso about do you know anything about that? And then she says no, she doesn't know anything about that. And I say to myself, I was watching it with a bland look on my face, and like when she said no, not really, and I'm like, huh? You don't know your wrestling history? That's what I came across. That's what I felt like when I came across it. I'm like, wait a minute, you're in the wrestling business and you don't know your fucking wrestling history? What? You don't know who the Graham brothers are? And don't get me Mr. Rick and Jay. Don't get me started with that. By the way, I know you're gonna say who are the Graham brothers. Go ahead. Let me know, Graham. Let me know right now. Who are the Graham brothers? Let me know. Come on, give it to me. I'll wait. Okay, are you trolling? Okay, now that you answer that, now that you let me know about that, Arizona State. Oh my God. Are you trolling me this time? Do you think she knows Hillbilly Jim? I think she knows him now after last week's real package. I guarantee you she didn't know it before. But I guarantee you now she knows after you know learn that from last week. Oh man. So yeah, yeah. And Barry, I meant to say Luke, not loose. I think I said loose. I don't remember how to say it. But yeah, the Grand Brothers, you know, yeah, basically they're old school wrestlers, basically back from the 1940s. Yeah, I know. But it's a little something called research too. You know, I remember at the time when I first heard about A. Graham going into the W Hall of Fame. I forgot what year it was. Somewhere around the 2000s, you know. But yeah, I remember A. Graham going to the Hall of Fame. And I see myself, who's A. Graham? And I remember, oh yeah, I remember Mike Graham. Because I remember Mike Graham talking about how Jeff Jarrett, you know, broke 1,000 guitars, never drew a dime. And I say to myself, okay, who's A. Graham here? I said, okay, A. Graham is the father of Mike Graham. And then also I looked up what comes to the other Graham family too. You have Dr. Jerry Graham, and then you have a crazy Luke Graham, and they basically they were known being tag team wrestlers at the time. First it was Jerry. It was Jerry and Luke Graham, and then Mike teamed up with Jerry Graham. I mean not Mike, Eddie Graham, I have to say. Eddie Graham and Jerry Graham were tag team as well. Rest in peace, Billy Graham. Oh, I mean the priest. And yeah, by the way, no relations to Superstar Billy Graham. By the way, no relations to Superstar Billy Graham. Hold on a second. I was gonna say, you also said here, she probably like even Marie, just trying to use wrestling as a platform to get famous. I mean, look at Kelly Kelly. Kelly King came into business and she didn't even know who Hulk Hogan was. How do you go into the wrestling business and you don't even know who Hulk Hogan is? But yeah. But back to this. But yeah, back to Troy Caruso. But yeah, Troy Caruso interviews Asuka. And I see myself, okay, so Asuka's gonna be there, you know, to say her farewell to Raw. That's what I thought she was gonna do. So here's what happened. So Asuka was getting interviewed by, you know, dumbass Troy Caruso. And by Arizona State, yeah, I agree. Troy Caruso is beautiful. She is beautiful. Not gonna take that away from her. She is beautiful. And I mean, and also her hold on a second. Yeah, Gino, isn't both Graham brothers both passed away? Yeah, they did. They did. Rest in peace to the Graham family. You know, to the Graham family, including Mike Graham, who took his life, his own life. I think back in 2013. Same way that his father took his own life too. Arizona State. Do you think now that the branch extension preview are over, that they're unified the titles? They better not. And if they do, I guarantee you, if they do, we're gonna see a mixed colors of these of the straps. You know, like a red blue, mixed together and all that, and it's gonna be that color. It's gonna be fucking garbage if they do that. Arizona State. I could see them having Asuka win both. Now she made her mind. She made up her mind to go against SmackDown. And plus, it won't make any sense too, because they're still doing the Raw for SmackDown thing. What comes to that? But anyways, back to this. So yeah, Troy Cruz was asking Asuka about why she chose Charlotte Flair to face at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's Championship title. She was about to say something, but then Alexa Bliss and Mickie James comes out, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what's gonna be here? What's this gonna be about, basically? So here's what happened. Alexa Bliss talks about how Fastlane was so excited because Asuka showed up and challenged Charlotte Flair. And talks about how you don't speak English that much and all that and everything. Basically, she's being racist to her on her not speaking Japanese and everything. Obviously, it's not because of Alexa Bliss, because WWE is doing this. That's why. Scripted promos, out as always. So, Mickie James talks about how Asuka, basically making fun of about her catchphrase about how nobody's ready for Asuka and everything and all that. So Alexa Bliss says that she overcame the odds at Elimination Chamber, even though she was the last person out of the chamber pod, and everyone and a few of them were already eliminated. But she defied the odds then, right? At this point, I'm done. I'm done with Alexa Bliss for good. I am done with her for good. Get that belt off her at WrestleMania. Whoever that may be, we'll get that later. But Alexa Bliss said that the reason why that Asuka chose Charlotte Flair is because that she knows that she can't beat Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship title. And basically said that that Alexa Bliss is going to be room for Asuka to beat the champion on the B show. After tonight, folks, this was the after last night, folks, Raw last night was a fucking B show. As a matter of fact, it was a fucking F show because it's fucking trash. But in Alexa Bliss' point, when it comes to on the B show, last night for Raw was a B show because it was fucking boring, a boring ass show. So Asuka made her claim of why she chose Charlotte Flair, and she says to beat the woman, you have to. To be the woman, you have to beat the woman. And she says she wants to face the best champion in WWE, which is not Alexa Bliss. I clap for that, folks. I marked out for that one. Like, yes. Alexa Bliss is not the best champion in WWE. Charlotte Flair is. Fuck you, Alexa Bliss. You fucking suck. You're fucking garbage. You're fucking trash. Hope WWE gets that belt off her at WrestleMania because she's fucking garbage. Fuck Alexa Bliss. She ain't shit in the ring. She's fucking garbage. Charlotte Flair, and I'll give you an example. Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss from Survivor Series 2017. Alexa Bliss was exposed in that match against Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair was the better performer in that match. Alexa Bliss in that match was fucking trash. And that was the day that I turned on Alexa Bliss about, she's a horrible wrestler now. Fuck her. I want to see her. I don't care for her seeing her wrestle anymore. Especially when it came to her versus Asuka back in January, when she was a fucking trash in that match too, making Asuka look bad in that match. So yeah, fuck Alexa Bliss, and fuck her being Raw Women's Champion. And Remington, when you're watching this, hope you are watching this, Remington. We're both on the same page here because he hates her too. Because of her being Roman's champion and her being a wrestler, because he thinks she's trash too. So, Alexa Bliss, she starts talking. By the way, Arizona State, just make all the belts purple, red, and blue. Combined. Oh fuck. Oh man. Damn it. That's gonna be turbo, Arizona. Yeah, Arizona State. Gonna dip out and do some stuff for work. Good video. Looking forward for your SmackDown review. Well, I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Arizona State. Gino, Alexa Bliss is good on the mic, just not great in the ring. I don't care about her talking anymore. To me, she's fucking trash. So yeah. We may move on now. So basically, Alexa Bliss wants to announce who's also gonna face her right now. I see myself. Wait a minute, what? But oh yeah, it's nothing. Asuka was trying to challenge Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss did not want to challenge her. Instead, she wants someone else to challenge her. And we all thought it was gonna be Nia Jax, but then all of a sudden it became Mickie James instead. Mickie James was stick attack and everything, and then Mickie James and Asuka wrestled each other. I think for a good 5 minutes and everything. I thought it was a good match though, but the problem is it was only a 5-minute match, I believe. and then with Asuka winning. So, and after Asuka beat Mickey James, Alexa Bliss just walked away. And I said, "Wait a minute, you're leaving your best friend in the ring there." And also, it was announced for next week on Raw, Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. Even though Asuka has chose her destiny to face the SmackDown Women's Champion at WrestleMania, wouldn't that make sense? You know, if that for Asuka to leave Raw for good, why she come back? Why she come back next week? I don't understand. Why is Asuka coming back next week on Raw? Well, she's done all she can on Raw, and plus she already made her choice to face SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, which means she should be leaving Raw. Last night should have been her final night for Raw, her farewell from Raw, and now she's moved her path to go to SmackDown. But whatever, right? What do I know? What do I know? I'm just a wrestling fan who just sits at home watching on my TV set, and I'm just a fan, right? What the fuck I know? So WWE does a preview of a video footage of the final deletion. They show they show Senior Benjamin, Queen Rebecca, King Maxo, Lord the hell, Lord Wolfgang. Hold on a second, folks. All right. Yeah, oh yeah, Vanguard 1, by the way, Vanguard 1. So basically, and they're going to show us next week, the final deletion. And then Bray Wyatt goes a promo, you know, that Matt Hardy's a liar and he accepts his challenge and all that, and blah, blah, blah. And there you go. We'll see next week. And we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, so bootleg Matt Hardy is going to show the broken Matt Hardy next week. And we'll see how that turns out. You know, no Roberto Nero, sadly. I know. That's gonna be one thing that's missed out. That's gonna be missing out too. Also, we get to Alexa Bliss going backstage to confront Nia Jax about where was she and everything, and then Nia Jax told her that Kurt Angle told her to stay in the back because she's got a match up next and everything, and yeah, there you go. And that was it. And we'll get to more of that after this. So after this, we get to Nia Jax versus June. Oh, say Joan. Yeah. Nia Jax versus Joan King. And you're probably wondering, who is Joan King? I have no idea. To be honest with you, I have no clue who she is. She was... I don't know what to make of this girl. Joan King. Holy shit! What the fuck was where did they dig her up from? Oh my god! What the fuck were they thinking, getting that girl? But sure enough, yeah, basically it was a squash for Nia Jax to beat, and yeah, Nia Jax wins. After the match, also we get to Alexa Bliss and Mickey James talking backstage, and there's a camera basically right there, you know, where they've been filmed, and also you could hear them. And Alexa Bliss and Mickey James had no clue that they're recorded, you know, they're being recorded and they're being heard and everything. So basically, Alexa Bliss and Mickey James were making fun of Nia Jax, and Nia Jax was in the ring watching this whole thing going on. Basically, Alexa Bliss called her Nia Jax, you know, a big woman, and she always and Nia Jax always carries her bags and everything, and then saying that she looks like Shrek, huh? And then saying that Nia Jax is dumb, stupid, you know, a moron and all that. Basically trashing her down, talking her down and everything. And then all of a sudden, they wait for Troy Caruso because Troy Caruso is supposed to interview her. And then all of a sudden, Troy Caruso shows up. And Troy Caruso lets them know that the boom mic has been on and you're live and everybody heard you. And Alexa Bliss and Mickey James like, uh-oh. And they immediately left. And then Nia Jax goes running after them. But she was too late though. They escaped. And Nia Jax throws a tantrum back in the dressing room, throwing stuff around, and she's screaming loudly. I'm like, holy shit, man! This woke folks. I was bored on in this show, and then this woke Nia Jax screaming woke me the fuck up. Holy shit! That was the best acting I've ever seen Nia Jax ever done. You know, besides last week when she was crying, that was her good acting too. But this one last night was tremendous. She sold it pretty well with her losing her mind. Oh my god, it was insane. So yeah, this is gonna lead to Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania. Nia Jax is gonna be the face, excuse me, and Alexa Bliss is gonna be the heel, obviously. And all I gotta say is, Nia Jax, get that belt off of her. Let's go. Get that belt off her, and you become the new Raw Women's Champion. And plus, I like Nia Jax too, by the way. So, so yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Craig also basically let this referee to be out there for next week. When it comes to when it comes to refereeing this match between Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, at the Hardy compound. So, the ultimate deletion. So. All right, here we go. I forgot to mention, by the way, from Earlier, Vince McMahon announced that Brock Lesnar will be here next week. And we'll see how that turns out. Now let's get to the main event. We get the Bar on commentary. We had the Battle Royal, where the winner gets to face the Bar at WrestleMania for the World Tag Team Championships. So you had the Revival versus Heath Slater and Rhino versus the good Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows versus the Mr. Ross versus Taz O'Neil. And then all of a sudden, Braun Strowman comes out. And I say to myself, what? So he comes out with no partner, by the way. He has no partner. And basically, the referee was told by Braun Strowman to ring the bell. And they rang the bell. The match began. So. Hold on a second. So Strowman, excuse me. All right, here we go. So Strowman, when the bell rang, excuse me. So as I was saying, when the bell rang, as soon as the bell rang, Strowman immediately eliminated Apollo from the match. And then his third guys gets tossed around, get tossed down, and chasing around by Braun Strowman and everything. Strowman gets jumped by his third gets eliminated by Braun Strowman. 8 teams started going at, the eight men were going after Braun Strowman to try to eliminate him, but no, they all failed. The Revival eliminated Rhino, which by the way, the crowd booed at that one, because Rhino is the hometown hero, is the hometown guy from Detroit. Basically, yeah. Also, and yeah, on the Revival. Basically, we get these teams built by Braun Strowman and all that. Cause he's the monster among men and blah blah blah. The Mr. Ross eliminated the Revival, which I was pissed off at. I was pissed off at that. Taz O'Neil was wipes everyone out until he got eliminated by Braun Strowman. I'm sorry, not by Braun Strowman, by Gallows. The Mr. Ross got eliminated by Braun Strowman. The Revival, the Revival were already gone. Anderson tried to get Braun Strowman out, but Strowman gets Carl Anderson out, and your winner and new #1 contender for the Raw Tag Team Championship titles against The Bar at WrestleMania, Braun Strowman. And that was the show. That's how the show ended. Made no sense. It was fucking trash. And WWE had Braun Strowman buried the entire tag team division for doing this shit. So you mean to tell me, WWE, of all the things you could have done with Braun Strowman on the show, this is the best. This is the best you can do, and you also mean to tell me, this is the best. This is the best option you have for Braun Strowman to go to WrestleMania, in the Raw Tag Team title match. Yeah, Roman Reigns beating Braun Strowman back at Elimination Chamber. Dead, done, buried, because he's been devalued and been lowered down to the low card or mid card, whatever, of the tag team titles. Are you fucking kidding me? This was terrible. How was that? Gino. Elias will probably be his partner or the Big Show. I'd rather have the Big Show than Elias, because if you have Elias and Braun Strowman being tag team partners, it will make no fucking sense, because Elias and Braun Strowman had a feud here. So why would that make sense? Holy shit, man. And plus, Elias is a heel. Like, what the fuck, man? What? Holy shit! What the fuck? This company is fucking fucking idiots. I'm just calling it as it is. They're fucking idiots. You mean to tell me you have nothing to do? You have nothing for Braun Strowman at WrestleMania, and the best option you got for Braun Strowman is the Raw Tag Team titles? People should be furious that this is the only option that WWE has for Braun Strowman. One second, folks. What was it? Sorry, folks. So yeah. Now let's get to the Tomorrow Wrestling for hour number 3, folks. Here we go. So Tomorrow Wrestling for hour number 3. 3 matches. All right. Now, but Tomorrow Wrestling overall for WWE SmackDown from WWE RAW, I meant to say. Excuse me. From March 12, 2018. 5. Because keep in mind, folks, hour number 1, 1 match. Hour number 2, 1 match. That makes 2. And hour number 3, 3 matches, which makes 5 matches in total. I should mention too, by the way. WWE honor Indira Gandhi for Women's History Month. So, Tomorrow Wrestling for yeah, and by the way, folks, I really let you know because of the John Cena and Roman Reigns promo, especially when it comes to John Cena's promo. Tomorrow Wrestling for my overall rating, 0. This show was fucking trash. Other than Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor, other than Asuka versus Mickie James, and let's see what else got put in there. Oh yeah, other than the Miss TV show, you know, the segment there. Other than that, the show was fucking trash. So yeah, 0 out of 10. And that being said, thank you all for watching, folks. Thank you for all the like comments, all you viewers. And if this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., Natural Born Driller, Good Boy Gone Bad. If you don't like it, beat it, because no one wants to be defeated. And please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. The choice is yours and yours alone, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. You're in charge of your own opinions, and your opinions matter no matter if it's right or wrong. Be a follower, not be a leader, not a follower. And that being said, you all take care. Have a good night. Peace on the streets. I'll talk to you all tomorrow when it comes to SmackDown and 205 Live review. But for now, I'm out.